Then we have remedies for the different planets. Uh, if we start with the sun, so as I told you that the best remedy is to offer water to the sun actually. And while offering water, we can do something. We can take a copper vessel, and in that copper vessel, we can put some few grains of rice, few grains of sugar, and few grains of that roli we call it, red color, which we apply tilak also with that. So that also we can put in the water, and then you offer. So that is a good remedy for sun. Even you have that mantra of sun, but even you recite Gayatri month, that is again a wonderful remedy for sun. Then the main thing was you have to respect your father and the elders in the family. So if you give due respect to the father, then also it's a good remedy for sun. Then yantra is there of each planet. We can use that yantra also. Then we have seen that sun has a lot of items also. So each planet has certain items. So we can donate the item of that planet also in case the planet is malefic in the horoscope. Then one thing you have to remember that while donating, etc., you have to keep in mind because each planet represent certain kind of persons. For example, sun represents the older persons or the elderly persons. Moon represent females. Mars represent young people. Mercury basically teenagers. Jupiter also old people. Venus is opposite sex, you can say, or even the blinds also are represented by Venus. Then Saturn is basically the planet, sorry, the persons involved in the manual labor. जो मजदूर वगैरह लोग होते हैं वो Saturn represent करता है. Then Rahu and Ketu, all people working in the either military organizations, hospitals, orphanages, and involved in the cleaning activities. So those people are represented by Rahu Ketu. So while donating, in case we donate to such people only, that is more beneficial rather than just without bothering you, just donate to somebody. So it's better if you donate the product of that planet to only those persons who are represented by that planet. So this we can do, and basically sun has many items, even wheat is there, then jaggery is there, or any red colored item also. Many things you will see because we have seen that table, a lot of items are represented by Saturn. So any item we can donate, or we can worship Lord Vishnu as we have seen, and the root, etc. That also we can make use of. Similarly, moon is, I told you, is represent females. So if you donate the item of moon to the female, that will be really good actually. Because and other thing is you should donate to only those persons who are really in need of that actually, not the well of people. If you donate to the well of people, then it is of no purpose. Or the people who sell it actually, they will not use it, they will just sell it actually. So that is also useless. And moon also represent many items like wheat, not wheat, but atta, you can say, rice, you can say, milk, you can say, curd, you can say, anything white in color. So that is represented by moon. So whenever moon is malefic, you can donate to the female. If you donate to the female, that is definitely better. Then mantra is there of the moon, yantra is there. Moon represents your mother also. So in case you respect your mother and all females, so that is also a good remedy for moon. Similarly, Mars represent young people. So any item of Mars, you should donate to the younger persons only. And basically, Mars represent your co-born also. आपके जो भी siblings हैं, your brother and sister, so they are also represented by Mars. So you are affectionate to those people, then again it's a good remedy. Mars represent violence also, so you have to avoid violence of all the type. Then Mars also represent your blood. So many people, and I think it's a wonderful remedy. कि, uh, we donate blood whenever Mars is very malefic. So many people I have seen they donate blood also, and that is again a wonderful remedy for Mars. And Mars in the 12th house may represent imprisonment also. So many people you might have seen that outside jail, particularly in Delhi, Tihar jail, that roti of jail are available or they're sold outside the jail actually. So many people who are likely to go into jail or who are involved in the criminal activities, so they take the roti of jail. So they say that it's a symbolic. They've already tasted the roti of jail, so they may not have to go to the jail actually. So that also is done by many people, and that khana or the food of jail is being sold at a very high rate outside the jail actually. So purpose is ki you should donate to only those people who are represented by that planet. Similarly, Mercury is teenagers. So you have to be nice to the teenagers. And in case you want to donate something, then you should donate to those people only. Mercury is basically any green colored item you can donate. And because in case you increase the quantity, because sometimes the planet is very malefic and you want immediate help also. So naturally you have to donate in a large quantity. बहुत बड़ी क्वांटिटी में आपको डोनेट करना पड़ता है तो इसके लिए मरकरी के लिए द बेस्ट थिंग इज कि यू गिव दिस ग्रीन पाउडर टू द काउस एंड काउ के लिए वही है आप गौशाला जहाँ देयर मैनी काउस इफ यू donate there so it's a bulk quantity in the bulk also and that is also very useful also.
सर मरकरी के लिए बोलते हैं किन्नर को भी ग्रीन चीज दान करनी चाहिए।
हाँ वो भी जो है मरकरी
दाल वगैरह हरी दाल वगैरह।
हाँ मरकरी जो है न्यूट्रल प्लैनेट है तो इसलिए हम जो भी ये जो होते हैं उन किन्नर वगैरह उनको मरकरी रिप्रेजेंट करता है तो इसलिए उनको भी इन केस वी गिव donation of the green colored item that is also good actually.
Okay.
Similarly, Jupiter is basically the older people or some people like highly qualified people or the saint or the monks or maybe some priest in the temple. So those type of people are represented by Jupiter. And Jupiter is also Guru. So even if you respect your Guru, because many people they go to their Guru on Thursday or even they worship this Sai Baba. So Sai Baba is also a Guru, so they go to the temple also. And any green colored item you can donate. Then Venus. Venus is basically opposite sex and it also represents the blind people. So better you donate to the blinds actually on Friday and particularly because this we call it kheer जो दूध दही और दूध और चावल और चीनी की बनाई जाती है तो अगर वो खिलाएंगे ब्लाइंड्स को दैट इज रियली वेरी गुड और एनी वाइट कलर्ड items you can give to the blinds on Friday. So that is again a wonderful remedy for this Venus. Saturn जो है because you have to give it to the manual people involved in the manual labor only. And the best remedy is कि you that black gram काला चना जो होता है उसको फ्राइडे को भिगो दीजिए और सैटरडे मॉर्निंग में सरसों के तेल वगैरह में छौंक लगाकर उसको स्वादिष्ट बनाकर if you distribute to them early in the morning so and in case they eat those chanas so then only it is effective. So the best thing is you should go early in the morning for distribution when they're really hungry and many people I have seen they go in the daytime. So by that time, I think they're all full actually. So they don't even taste those chanas. They just throw it or give it to somebody else. So that is of no use. Your donation, even your efforts or all your resources, they go waste also. Similarly, for example, Rahu Ketu, some people they donate blankets. And blanket is basically Ketu is a multicolored planet. So we should not donate blanket of one color. It should be at least of more than one color. And just giving to somebody will not help. You move out in the night, particularly when there is a severe winter, and then you will find a lot of people who are just sleeping on the road without any clothes also. So you just put the blanket on them. Then I think that is the right method of donating the blankets. So all these things you have to keep in mind while doing donations. Then some remedies for Saturn.
Sir, this is for both Rahu and Ketu, or only for Ketu blanket?
हाँ, बेसिकली ब्लैंकेट हम केतु के लिए डोनेट करते हैं, बट जो भी आइटम हमें करना है तो ऐसी तरह से करो जो नीडी लोग हैं। ऐसा नहीं कि आपने किसी को भी दे दिया, वो आके फिर बाजार में बेचाया, फिर आपके पास आ गया। या
सर फिर
इवन हम
राहु
लोग,
के लिए क्या करें? सर राहु के लिए क्या करेंगे?
हाँ भी आता
इस
हूँ,
टाइम में फिर राहु की दशा चल रही है,
हाँ
तो
अभी
क्या
अभी आते
दान
हैं,
करना
हाँ
चाहिए?
आते हैं हम लोग। अब जैसे ये शनि का है, तो आप लोग चौराहे पे जो आजकल बच्चे खड़े होते हैं, एक बाल्टी सी लेके और इसमें जरा सा तेल डालेंगे और एक लोहे का टुकड़ा डालेंगे इसके अंदर, एंड पीपल कीप ऑन डोनेटिंग देम कि बहुत अच्छा हम काम कर रहे हैं। तो इट्स नॉट गुड एक्चुअली, बिकॉज उससे कोई पर्पस सॉल्व नहीं होता। एक तो यू आर स्पॉइलिंग दोज किड्स, पहली चीज, और उससे आपका कोई फायदा नहीं हो रहा। तो इस तरह का भी दान करने का कोई फायदा नहीं होता एक्चुअली। सैटर्न का देना ही है तो यू गिव, यू सेलेक्ट, फाइंड आउट दोस पीपल रियली जो मजदूर टाइप के लोग हैं, उनको आप दान दीजिए, और जो उनके यूज की चीज है उसको दान करिए। देन फॉर एग्जांपल सैटर्न, सो इट टेक्स, अवॉइड टेकिंग अल्कोहल, non-vegetarian food. When Saturn is a malefic planet particularly, and at that time, because Saturn is this, alcohol is the item of Saturn. So if it is a malefic planet, then you should not consume alcohol or the non-vegetarian food. Don't tell lies. Visit temple and do some religious work. And even Lal Kitab says ki don't distribute sweets on sun's birthday if Saturn is a malefic planet. Don't build house before 48 years of age. Avoid drinking milk during night. Maintain good relations with the working class. That is the basic thing. And Lal Kitab also says that if Saturn is in the 7th house, you give some gold item to the wife for the wife's hair. So that is again a good remedy. Work as per the wife's wish, and don't go for partnership with the relations. So ये भी remedy आप कर सकते हैं, but main thing is कि you can recite the mantra of Saturn. If you want to donate, you donate to the labor class. And mantra is the best actually, and just take care of the people involved in the manual labor. And you all have the help at the home and the office also. So you can just take care of those people. Similarly for rice, Rahu, so they say donate iron weapons, blue clothes, blanket also for how they do, mustard oil, electrical equipment, coconut, and even radish मूली जिसको हम बोलते हैं, तो ये सारे आइटम हम डोनेट कर सकते हैं. Then they say donate rice to the Brahmins and the poor, help leprosy patient. So best thing is because everywhere we have this leprosy people actually, ashram are there. So in case you donate rice to the leprosy patient, that is one of the best remedy. Help in daughter's marriage of the poor. Any poor person is getting her daughter married, so you can help that also. Don't use alcohol and tobacco. Move away from the joint family. If you are living in the joint family and Rahu is creating problem, then better you move away from the joint family. Wear silver around neck, चांदी पहनिए नाक गर्दन में. Coconut in running water is very common, क्योंकि जो कोकोनट होता है जिसमें वो रेशे होते हैं बाल वाला, तो वो भी अगर हम उसको 3 बार उसके सिर से उतार के अगर हम पानी में बहा देंगे, तो that is also a wonderful remedy for this one. Then solid silver ball in the pocket. Pocket में भी एक solid silver ball रख सकते हैं. और जो best remedy है राहु की, that is, and what the people used to do earlier also, they used to take meal in the kitchen only. पहले जमाने में कोई डाइनिंग वाइनिंग टेबल नहीं होती थी. Everybody had to go to the kitchen for the meals, and that was the best remedy for Rahu also. So nowadays it is not possible, so I don't think anybody can take meal in the kitchen, but if somebody in somebody's house it is possible, then if you can do that, that is the best remedy for Rahu. Then Lal Kitab says that if Rahu is in the 7th house and is creating problem, you can remarry your wife or the husband actually. So that is again a good remedy for Rahu Ketu. एंड एज आई टोल्ड यू दैट राहु जो है सफाई कर्मचारी होते हैं उनको रिप्रेजेंट करता है राहु केतु, तो उनको भी अगर आप कुछ पैसे दे देंगे, कॉइन्स दे देंगे पर्टिकुलरली संडे के दिन, तो दैट इज आल्सो हेल्पफुल। एंड नाउ वी हैव द टेम्पल्स, भैरव बाबा टेम्पल वगैरह है जैसे दिल्ली में बहुत सारे, तो उसमें भी आप देखते हैं कि संडे के दिन बहुत रश होता है, तो वहाँ भी हम लोग जा सकते हैं। वो भी एक अच्छी रेमेडी है राहु के लिए। केतु के लिए डोनेट गोट का ब्लैंकेट हो गया, आयरन वेपन हो गया, ग्रे कलर्ड मटेरियल्स। Gemstone also sometimes people recommend donating that cat's eye or the Lasunia. Fasting on Tuesdays and Saturdays. We can even feed black dogs. That is also done by many people. Feed black dogs and serve elderly and ascetics. Apply saffron on forehead. Forehead पर अगर आप केसर लगाएंगे, अगर forehead पर नहीं लगा सकते तो अपनी नाभि के ऊपर भी आप लगा सकते हैं। Wearing gold in the ears. Many people you might have seen even the male actually, they pierce their ears and they wear something of the gold in that also. That is a very good remedy for Ketu. And similarly for the females, ये जो piercing the nose and wearing the nose pin, that is the best remedy for Mercury in the case of female. And earlier everybody used to get her nose pierced, but nowadays I think many they don't do actually. So but in case Mercury is creating problems, so you can get your nose pierced and wear something in that actually. तो ये रेमेडीज हैं बेसिकली राहु